So this is it. This is the last week here in Da Nang, the last week here in Asia, the last time that I am going to be traveling before heading back to the United States. So let's make this last week enjoyable, exciting, and leave lots of memories before heading out of Asia this last week. You guys, this is my apartment that I've been staying at for the past, I don't know, 5 or 6 months, on and off. Da Nang, Vietnam has been a great city. They just updated the current visa situation that they have. This past year, they've only had a 30-day visa before you would have to leave. But just this past week, they changed it to 90 days. So an American can get an e-visa for 90 days before having to leave, which would have been nice to do that this past year. But obviously, my timing didn't work out. So every month I would have to fly out. I would usually take a day trip and fly into Bangkok, and then that same day I would fly right back here to Da Nang and get another 30 days. Speaking of, I just did that yesterday. So yesterday I had to go out because of my visa expired yesterday, and so I woke up early in the morning, got on Vietjet Airlines at about, I think it was 10 o'clock in the morning, landed in Bangkok, and took the 4 p.m. flight back here to Da Nang. It was about an hour and a half each way, with about a 3-hour layover. So I did the whole trip in about 10 to 12 hours for about $130 round trip. And I'm gonna take you guys on a little food snack tour. I'm gonna take you guys on a little food tour and see what we can get for under about $1.50. So everything that we get is gonna be under $1.50. Yeah, $1.50 or less. So that's roughly about 35,000 Vietnamese dong. So very cheap, and it's nice to try out things, especially when they're this cheap and they're good. I've been here plenty of times in this neighborhood, so I know all the best spots. I know all the best little treats. We go to the local tea lady that I always go to, and a lot of the local stalls that we go to. And I like to go to a lot of the same street carts or the same restaurants or the same stalls, because for one, it's always good. For two, they know you as a, not as a local, but as a regular. And for three, I like to support the people that I enjoy their food or enjoy their whole personality. I like to support them and keep sending, I like to support them and keep spending money at their shops, and hopefully that they thrive and grow. Because here in Vietnam, especially here in Da Nang, we went to a lot of places and they just kind of just all of a sudden just shut down. I don't know if it's the economy or if it's just typical here in Vietnam or if it's typical in Da Nang, but there was a bike rental place that just shut down after we used it. There was a restaurant that we went to, a little local restaurant just actually a few blocks back. We would go there and just one day they were just shut down. It's a pharmacy now, but before it was a nice, cheap, local, good restaurant. So I like to kind of support the same businesses, the same stalls, the same food courts, pump a little economy into them, and hopefully keep them open so that they can keep up and not have to shut down, or not always have to constantly be worried if these places are still open or not. Speaking of, we're gonna go right now to one of my favorite local spots that we're gonna go to. The tea lady here and she actually has one of my favorite drinks. I believe it's called Tra Tok. It's a tea here in Vietnam, and it's really good. And it's only like 10,000 VND, which is like 35, 40 cents. So we're just breaking into this little local area right here. It basically starts right here. Basically, you can almost see the apartment that we just walked from, that big, large white building right there. That's where we stay. So it's only a short, I don't know, less than 10 minutes, maybe 6 or 7 minutes. And this is right where this little local area starts to get a little bit cheaper and definitely a lot more local. You'll see a lot more of these scooters driving by. You'll see less Grabs, less taxis. And you'll just see more of the locals here. The prices drop a good amount and the tourists kind of fade away. I'm probably one of the few tourists in this neighborhood. But this is, like I said, is one of my favorite little local areas. The traffic gets a little more crazy in this area, but this is definitely one of my favorite neighborhood spots to come and just check out. Everything is in this area right behind me here, and coming down this way. These are primarily the two areas that I like to check out. One is this street where they have a nice tea spot, a different type of tea that I'll show you guys in a little bit. And also they serve some sweet potato fries that I never really was a fan of sweet potato fries, but they serve some really good sweet potato fries. We will check that spot out in a little bit. Display it like this. It's called Tra Tok tea. It's basically like a kumquat type of tea that's really good. This is not the actual place that we're gonna get it, but you can see it's called Tra Tok tea, and it's really good. It's like a kumquat tea. We like to go to our local lady. We've actually had this place one time before, but our local lady is over here, and like I said, I like to support the same businesses, especially when they're good, and especially when they're reasonably priced, they're cheap, and we want her business to stay open. So she's just a few buildings down right here, and it looks like she's open. She's always been honest. She's always gave us a good price. So we're gonna go ahead and probably get 2 different drinks from here. I always like to get the Tra Tok, but a lot of people always get some food or other drinks here. Hello. Can I get one of the Tra Tok? And then the sugar cane. It looks like she remembers the order, because I always get the Tra Tok here, and she always knows that our other second drink is the sugar cane. So there's going to be a sugar cane drink being made while she makes the Tra Tok. And like I said, the Tra Tok, it's like a kumquat tea, and they put lime in it, and there's something else that they put in there. It's kind of like the orange rind, and I think there's a little spice that's in one of these dishes. It's kind of like a chili type of
I think so.
A chili type of flavor. So this is the menu for anybody who wants to take a look. It's not in English, but it's easily, you can use Google Translate and translate it. You can see down there, that's the sugarcane juice, and then this was the stuff that I told you. This is like the outside, the peel, and I think there's a little chili pepper, but these drinks are really good. So let me get the money out. That drink's already made. Thank you. So 2 drinks will just cost just 20,000, which is a great deal, because you get this nice big tea right here, and then you get a sugar cane. So each of these are 10,000. How much? How much? 20.
20. Come on.
Thank you. This is good. This is my favorite. So this is how it looks. I think this is like the concentrate. And then once she makes it and mixes it with the other ingredients, it comes out to be a full cup of tea. It's a good sized tea for 10,000, which is extremely cheap. So let me give you guys a first look at a sip of this drink.
142. That's the name of the herb.
It's very good. It's like you get the taste of the tea. There's a strong tea, and then you get the citrus, and then you get that kick. So I think there's like, I swear there's like a little chili pepper or something like that in there. This is the best Tratok that I've had. I've had it maybe at 3 different places so far. Last week we almost got ripped off. Well, we did get ripped off. We went to the Dragon Bridge with another fellow YouTuber, a good buddy, Gio. And when we went there, either it's just overpriced because it's at the Dragon Bridge. We see 2 guys here. They're probably not from here. Well, they're obviously not from here. Probably from the United States. And they jacked up the price. This same tea, they were trying to charge 30,000. So 3 times the amount that we just paid here in the local area. This is 10,000. At the Dragon Bridge, they wanted 30,000 for it. So these are actually some chicken spring rolls. We didn't actually purchase these. We made these, but these are definitely less than 35,000. These are probably closer to about 20 to 25,000, if that, once you make them. So the cost of the ingredients is definitely less than 36,000. Probably about closer to 20 to 25,000. And they're actually pretty good. So here's another item that you can get for under 35,000. So I'm gonna try one right now too. Some of this sauce.
This is hot sauce and this is, I don't know.
Definitely spring rolly, crispy, tasty. With a little of my tea. Oh yeah. These teas are so good. You can see a little bit of the lime in there. The lime gives it a little bit of that tart. It's already sweet from the kumquat citrus. And then the tea gives it like a nice deep tea flavor. So very good. We're gonna enjoy these spring rolls real quick. So we're just about to pick right back up where we left off and go down this local street to show you a few more stops. So this is a pork stick place that we'd like to get right here. Hello. How much each? How much? One. How much? 10. Okay. Can we get 2? 2.
Okay.
And then what they'll do is they'll just pop them on right here. And they'll cook pork, right?
Okay.
This is pork, yes?
Pause.
Okay.
Oh.
They just pop them on right there.
You remember, he remembers.
So you can actually make these into a banh mi, I think for 15,000. If you get the bread, and they'll give you some cucumber and the greens. But we just like to grab the pork stick by itself. It has a good flavor. And they have this sauce. And then what they do is they just cook them right here. They just grab them right off and they warm them right up. They're good.
Very good.
And this guy's agreeing right here that they're pretty good. I asked him, is it good? And he said, so we're just grilling and chilling right here at this local spot. And we'll grab one of these each for 20,000. Let me actually eat one. Let me eat mine right here. I'm ready to eat mine right here. So for 10,000 VND, or about 40 cents USD, you get a nice pork stick. I'm gonna try it out real quick. Tastes just like last time I had it. So it's grilled, marinated. They even give you a little bit of sauce. for 10,000. So this is another unbeatable price. There's not many places, especially in the USA, where you can go get a pork stick or even a meat stick for 40,000, for 40 cents, excuse me. So there's not too many places you can get something for under $1, let alone these are almost 3 pork sticks for $1. So
Very good.
very good. Stand right here. So we're just strolling up on one of my favorite nice little food stalls. I'm glad that it's open, so we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna show you guys. I believe this is the name. And what they have here is these chicken cheesecakes and these other type of spring rolls. They're only 7,000 a piece, which is like 30 cents US dollar. It's basically 30 cents. I mean, where can you get this? And you have this for 7,000, this for 7,000. So for both of these, it's 60 cents. And what they do is they have this breading and they have the chicken in here, and then they'll go ahead and put that together, and then they deep fry it. And it's great. It's so cheap, it's tasty. And we're gonna order one of each to show you guys a variety of exactly what they serve here. So I know it's good because I've had it before. So we're gonna go ahead and order one of each. So we just got our order, and there it is. There's the spring roll, and there's the chicken cheesecake. So they give you a little bit of cucumber and sauce. The lady just got finished making it up, so we're gonna let it sit for a minute because it's extremely hot. You don't want to burn your mouth too bad, but we're gonna dig into this. The total was only 14,000, so roughly about 60 cents for both of these, 30 cents a piece. Unbeatable. Tell me where you can get that kind of value anywhere besides here in Vietnam. So here we go. We're gonna try one of these spring rolls. It looked like it was made of ground chicken, and then she dipped it into some breadcrumbs. So chicken, breadcrumbs, deep fried. How can it be bad? I already know it's not bad because I've had it a few times, but let's just check and make sure nothing's changed. Tastes exactly like it was last time. Good. So let me try to chomp in and get one of these quick bites of this chicken cheesecake. Dip it in the sauce. It almost fell apart on me, but I caught it. Very good. It has a variety of things. It looks like chicken, some carrots, maybe some onions, and I think some cheese. So you can taste it's very chicken, very cheesy. There was a good cheese pull to it. We're not done yet. So let me finish up this because we still have a couple more places to go and try out some more food for all under $1.50. So give me a minute. We're gonna stuff this in our face and finish this up before we head to our next stop. So we're gonna make our way to one of my favorite drink places right here. And it's a cafe. They serve tea, they serve sweet drinks, they serve fruit, they serve these sweet potato fries that we're gonna grab a quick order on. So they have these fruit drinks they make here. They have these sweet potato fries that we always get here. Different colors mixed in. And these are just 20,000, which is like 80 cents for a whole order of these sweet potato fries. So hopefully I brought a big appetite today because we just finished up a few other foods earlier. But for you guys, I wanted to show you exactly all the stuff you can get for a great price. So let's go hop in here real quick. We're gonna grab one more drink, and we're gonna grab one of these sweet orders of sweet potato fries that she makes right here. You can see there's a big huge mound of them over there. So we're gonna go try this out real quick. They gave me the best seat in the house with my buddy right here, the lion. Obviously he loves it here. He's given a thumbs of approval. And you can see he munches down on a lot, so what a great deal. So I'm gonna get the typical same order that I always get, which is the Oreo ice blend. And then I'm gonna add the amazing Kim cheese to it. Thank you. Wow, look at these. So this is mine, and this is, wow, this is a crazy drink. This is everything but the kitchen sink. Wow, what is this one?
Milo milk tea with flan.
So this is a Milo milk tea with flan. And it looks like it has...
cereals.
Can you guys see the cereal? And then at the top, there's a flan. So that's like a whole meal in a cup. And then this is my drink. This is the one I love right here. It's very white at the top because of, as I mentioned, I added the cream cheese. And then the rest, all this below is the Oreo blend, which is amazing. It's the perfect drink. Oreo blend with the cream cheese. Mine doesn't look as good as this one, but I know mine tastes as good. Here we go. First drink, always the best. The first drink and the last drink is always the best. So perfect. There's just nothing like that first drink. The first drink overloads you with all those flavors, just like the last drink. The last drink always hits so perfect.
Try this one.
This one's like a whole bowl of cereal, and I think those are coconut flakes.
Yeah. With cereal, with boba.
It's like you're a kid just smashing it up.
Yeah. But the flan is good, try it.
So not only do you get a drink, but you get a dessert with it. Not bad flan. So apparently I'm gonna try some cereal. I already had breakfast earlier, but apparently when you come to this place, you gotta eat your breakfast. I think our order is coming over here. Thank you. Wow, there it is. Thank you. There's our order of our sweet potato fries. So we're gonna try to finish this order off after all that other food that we showed you earlier today. We've ate a lot, and we've done it all for you guys, all the viewers. We've stuffed ourselves so that you could see what kind of value you get here in Da Nang, Vietnam. I mean, we've already had spring rolls. We've had tra tok tea, sugarcane juice, pork sticks, another version of a spring roll, a chicken cheesecake, an Oreo blend tea, a Milo tea, and now the sweet potato fries and the hot chili, sweet chili sauce. I'm not big on sweet potatoes or sweet potato fries at all. I've had them a few times and I've never really cared for them. But for some reason, these Da Nang sweet potato fries are actually good. And I order these every time I come to this restaurant. So let's try one of these small ones out because I think they're still hot because they just came out of the deep fryer just a second ago. So you got to dip that in there. You got to get your chili sauce in. You guys seen I almost lost that fry. You got to get... Ooh, that one was a little spicy, that sauce. But the trick here is you gotta learn how to use these skewers. My throat. So there's a little bit of a coating. So I think how they do it is they deep fry them, and then when they're done, so what I think they do is they deep fry these, and then as soon as they come out of the fryer, they hit them with a little bit of this powder, this seasoning and this powder, because it's a little orange powdery flavor that you can see that's coated all through them. And then what you do is you just do the easy part. Stuff it in your mouth. When I taste that, the best way to describe it is like a French fry, but literally, like the name says, a sweeter version of a French fry. That's exactly why they call it a sweet potato. This is one of the things that I'm gonna miss. This is one of the things that I'm gonna miss a lot about being here in Asia, is these great drinks, this great food at an amazing cheap price. This just doesn't exist in the USA. It's extremely hard to find anything that's reasonably priced, let alone great tasting, good, and easily found. So like I said in the first part of this video, I told you guys I'm gonna show you guys some great deals for under $1.50. And I think we found some amazing deals here in the local area of Da Nang. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And hopefully you guys will watch the next video as I show you guys a little bit more about Da Nang, Vietnam.